Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all? I know I'm a little bit earlier than I thought I'd be, but I'm sort of ready. So I just thought I'd sort of start. Let's just take a nice deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. Let us get into a really good headspace, just sitting quietly for a moment, taking a nice deep breath. As we prepare ourselves for our questions, for the answers that lie within the cards and the universe. A nice deep breath in through our nose, out through our mouth, so that we feel relaxed and ready to receive. Ready to receive the messages the universe has for us today. Nice deep breath. I know I've started a little bit early, but I just wanted to prepare. And as I was waiting, I was shuffling my cards. I was shuffling the Vestas Art Oracle deck, a deck that I created with some photos of mine. And I was asking about love, true love. And the cards I got was hope and dreams, which was kind of cool. So all about those hopes and dreams in regards to love. So it's all about unconditional love. It's all about loving oneself, self-love, and loving others with an unconditional, with no expectations whatsoever, just being in the moment. Divine intelligence, awaken my inner joy through self-love. So I thought it was kind of a cool answer to my question in regards to love. All about the hopes and dreams we have in regards to relationships, regards to love, for ourselves and for those around us. And I get the card unconditional love as well, which I thought was kind of cool. So that's Vestas Art Oracle deck. That's one of the decks that I created. Another deck I created was the Vestas Art Tarot deck. Now, it's a little bit different on Make Playing cards. Of course, it's got borders. It's a little bit more tarot sized, but this will give you there's the elements to sort of show you, and then some of the major arcana. Yeah. To give you an idea. The Lovers, Justice, Magician. Yeah, just to show you some of the cards. So yeah, kind of cool. So all these decks are available. I've got others as well. Here is the Hecate's Crossing Journey to the Crossroads tarot that I did with pastels on black paper. Give you an idea. Hi, hello, how are you? And then the other deck I've got here is the Sacred Fractal Tarot as well, which I'll use just to give you an idea of the cards. Of course, they're very abstract, so it's all about knowing the tarot meanings, but also using the colors, your intuition, whatever else kicks in. But it is important that you sort of know the basics in regards to tarot. So let's have a look here. So let me put these cards to one side. The Oracle deck. And Investors Art Tarot. Journey to the Crossroads. And the Sacred Fractal. Right. So yes, I'm a little early. I hope you're all taking a nice deep breath. Okay, let's grab the question. Hello, you're first. I'm not sure if DW is coming back or what their question is, or anybody else arriving. Sort of a bit of an impulse, of course, just how am I feeling, just sort of taking a bit of a moment. Right, so what is Spirit Team? Let's do the Sacred Fractal. So don't forget, you just get 2 cards with your readings. If you want a little bit more, anything from $1 is going to get you extra cards plus an oracle card as well. So don't forget if you want a little bit more than just the 2 free cards, you can get a little bit more with anything from $1 using the pinned link or the links down below. And remember, those dollars, every dollar helps support the channel in some way. It helps pay the fee that I need to for the Ko-Fi, for my web pages and things like that. For other parts of the business as well. It does help the business overall and help me keep coming back to do readings for others. So helping me do the free readings and things like that with the support. Okay, so what does your Spirit Team want to tell you? Oh, that was kind of interesting because as soon as I said that, okay, I got 5 of Cups, which is kind of interesting here. And then I got Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands. I actually got 3 cards for you, so I'm just going to do the 3 cards that flipped out. Okay, so 5 of Cups tells us, what are you focusing on? Okay, what are you focusing on in regards to what you can and cannot control emotionally? Feels like there's a lot of emotions going on here. It feels like you're pulled between different things that are going on in your life, and so it's quite important for you to sort of emotionally focus on what nourishes your soul in many ways, what allows you to sort of overcome those challenges, which is super important. So Spirit is sort of saying, hey, what are you focusing on? What's important to you? What are you emotionally connected to that's draining your energy? And it can be a lot. We've got Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups, and so we've got 2 people in your life. One's quite emotional and one's quite passionate. But I'm getting a sense of some news or something coming through. Okay, so it feels like it could be torn between 2, or 2 people are coming into your life. One's sort of quite gentle, and one's a little bit more, I want to say, a little bit more out there. Okay, I get that sense of being with sort of like you've got 2 people sort of coming into your life. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're both romantic partners or anything like that, but I do get 2 people, one sort of very sensitive and very quite gentle to the soul, while the other one's a little bit more, I want to say a little bit more assertive in their passion. I want to say that they're a little bit more, could be a bit of a player in many ways as well. So I do get that sense of being drawn between 2. So I think that's why I'm getting that sense of what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the things that you can control or the things that you cannot? Are you focusing on what's important to you? or what's not important to you? Are you worried about spilt milk, sweating the small stuff, sort of energy going on there? And that's why I think you've got two people coming into your life. I actually get it as two very clear, distinct people. One's very soft and very gentle, and one's very assertive. I'm sort of getting a bit of a playing energy, like they short-term relationships, and when you've got someone a bit more long-term. So that's where I sort of got that gentle, kind, watery energy, and then you've got someone who's very fiery, who's very passionate. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, or whether that's something that's coming up later on, coming up soon. Like I don't know if they're present right now. I sort of get that sense of people coming in. It doesn't mean they're both short term, but one sort of feels a bit more the Knight of Wands, the fiery energy feels a bit more short term, and then you've got, because they sort of move quite quickly, and then you've got the romance, which is a bit sort of slower, a bit more gentle, and could be a bit more long term, sensitive soul. Doesn't mean they're both, doesn't, it just depends on what you feel and what you want. Some people like short-term energy. So it just depends on what you want in this moment. Makes sense? Okay, cool. So yeah, I sort of get that very sort of watery, dreamy sort of energy, and then I get that sort of fiery, passionate, yeah, I just get that sort of swift moving. Someone who moves quite quickly in life, and then you've got someone who's quite slow, quite gentle. So cool. Right. So I'm not sure if anyone else is coming in for readings, or don't know if anyone's coming back. I know I'm a little bit early. I've still got kind of cool. Just take a minute to right. Take a minute to take a breath, and just, oh, didn't mean to put those in there. Some more photo cards that I made. But also my digital art. Let's just take a moment to take a breath and see what we get when we look at this card. Because with this deck here, I've made a few of them with my digital art where there's no keywords or anything like that, and it's all up to the moment, to what you see. So I'm just gonna so this is about your own intuition. What do you see in this moment? What do the cards mean to you when you see them? So it's kind of interesting. when you look at the cards and decide for yourself, what does the images mean to you? What's your first initial thought without over analyzing the cards? For me, I see two people facing each other as you turn new pages. You connect to the beauty within. But you may see something different, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's coming in today for readings. No, I think the lucky one. Because I'm not going to be on for long. I'm just on just very quickly, just to see anyone's here. Oh, DW. Yes, I can do a reading for you. Okay. Okay, so what lies ahead for you at this time? Okay, let's do Journey to the Crossroads. What lies ahead for you at this time? What's important for you to know right now? What does your future bring? Okay, remember the future can always change depending on what decisions you make. This is one possible path. And remember, I only get 2 cards. So you're only going to get a very quick, short message. If you want a little bit more than that, don't forget you can use the pinned link or the links down below for a tarot and oracle reading if you want something a little bit more information. But let's have a look. What lies ahead for you at this time? Okay. We get the hierophant, if you like, or the shaman, that sense of your own spirituality. I think you're going to be asked to explore your own spirituality, your own truth. It can talk about education as well. What lessons do you need to learn? What's important for you right now? Okay, so it's all about your spirituality. Okay. Oh, okay. There are some challenges, but it's all about your faith. It's all about your beliefs. Okay, there are some challenges for you in regards to different areas of your energy, your creative energy, your sense of your spiritual energy, your vitality, a lot about your passion. So I do feel like there are some challenges, there are some conflicts that you may deal with, but it's all about your own spirituality, your own belief, your faith in yourself and how you choose to react. Okay, so there are always going to be challenges here. I do feel like there's always going to be challenges. I think we all get challenges in our life. And I think this is just a reminder that it's all about your own faith, your own belief in yourself, and how you choose to react. What lessons do you need to learn from this conflict, from these challenges that come up? We all get them in our life at different times, but how do we choose to react to them? Now, it doesn't mean that they're major. It doesn't mean that it's a major impact or anything like that. It just means that there is going to be some challenges, okay? And how you choose to react is going to make a big, big difference. So remember to stay calm, believe in yourself, have faith, and you're going to be A-okay, okay? I do feel it is just about the challenges that we all have in life. And I think it's just a reminder to you that it's not always going to be a bed of roses. Okay, there are going to be challenges, but it is about our own spirituality, our own faith, and how we choose to use that in our daily life. How do we choose to use our spirituality, our beliefs, and our faith? I think that's kind of important there. Okay. So, yeah. So all the decks that you see me using at the moment are all decks that you can find on Make Playing Cards. You're welcome, DW. You're welcome. Now, this is one of the other decks I created. Crossroads Oracle. Oh, hi. Hi, Reborn. Hi, how are you? Yes, you can get a general reading. A general reading. Okay, so let's use Crossroads or Journey to the Crossroads again. Okay, a general reading. Okay, so what do you need to know right now? What's important for you to focus on? Let's have a look. Oh, that one there popped out. And that one. Let's have a look. What do we get? Okay, what's important for you right now? Okay, we've got celebrations. Congratulations. We've got sense of a stability and foundations being built. I do feel that there's some sort of foundations being built at the moment. There is a sense of a celebration, a party sort of coming up, sort of energy. I do sort of get that sense of sort of coming together in some way. And then we've got the King of Cups. And so this feels to me about your dreams coming big. It does feel like things are sort of coming together. There's that sense of don't let your emotions get the better of you. Maybe you're sort of diving into something, but you haven't sort of gone full hog. This is a reminder to sort of get into it now. Time's now to sort of get into it, because the life is sort of moving forward on this situation that's coming up for you. So I do feel like there's a lot of stuff going on for you at the moment that's really, there is a real positive energy, and maybe there's a little bit of doubt creeping in, but it's sort of saying, no, you're doing well. Everything, this is about your achievement. It feels like everything's sort of coming together. You're building foundations. Things are feeling a little bit more stable in regards to your energy, your vitality. The creative project, everything sort of feels like it's sort of coming together, but maybe there's a little bit of doubt creeping in, and the King of Cups is saying, no, it's time to sort of dive into it. It's all good. It's really positive emotionally. You're on the right track and you're moving in the right direction. Everything sort of seems to be coming together for you on some level. So it makes sense, makes much sense. Oh, good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so really important for you. Know that you're moving in the right direction. Everything sort of seems to be sort of coming together. It feels very stable. Foundations are being built. It's, don't make, it's not about the doubt. It's all about diving in full force here. I do feel like the King of Cups, that you can dive into the situation. You can go full hog into it. Don't hold back. So yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's good. That's good that you feel more in tune. That's good. Okay, so I'm just sharing. These are the decks that I've created myself that you can find on Make Playing Cards. And to go with that tarot deck, I also made a Crossroads Oracle. It's all fun. I mean, nothing serious. And so they're not very expensive because you don't have boxes or guidebooks or anything with them. It's all about using your own intuition, trusting in yourself. So one of the decks that I love working with is the Nature Spirits Oracle that I created from photos. So it's all about looking at the images and deciding what the card could mean for you in any direction. So this is Nature Spirits Oracle that I created. And these are all photos of plants and trees, and there's a brick wall, and let's have a look, what else is there? Photos of scenery, sky, apple. And so I created a fence, a gate, barrier, whatever you like to call it. Take care, DW. And so, yeah, this is one of the decks that I created using different edit programs and from the photos. Yeah, there's a garden. So, yeah. So it's all about choosing a card, maybe for meditation, reflection, maybe you using your intuition. You just pull, okay, what do I need to know today? What do we need to know? Oh, as a collective, and the card flies out. So let's have a look and see what card flew out. Oh, oh. That to me feels like a gateway, an opening. So that's the card that flew out. So it's kind of interesting. You can decide for yourself, what does that card mean to you? What do you see with the waves, the sound? I sort of feel like there's a lot of sound going on. There's an opening up of the light. I keep getting the word heart, so I don't know whether it's something to do with the heart opening up, with music, with the sense of sound, being able to communicate clearly. So kind of interesting. Let's have a look at another card, see what other card comes up. Oh, why do they fall? They really make it obvious. Oh. Well, this to me feels very, like when I look at this card, I feel like there's a bird speaking here from the heart. Again, we get that communication, that sense of opening up the heart to speak, use your voice. I feel like there's a bird energy with this card. I don't know why, and I haven't seen that before. First time I thought about that when I looked at this card this time. And so I find every time I use this deck, I get different messages from the cards. It's kind of interesting. So I get this sense of sort of something opening up, using your voice, being able to communicate clearly, the sense of coming from the heart. Hi. Okay. EB. Okay, Jackie, how are you? Just making a coffee? That sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. If you've got a question, I can do you a reading. Hi, Colour Purple. How are you? So Jackie's just making a coffee, and then she'll put in her question. Colour Purple, you're good. That's good. Yes, I am. I'm not too bad at all. Just sharing my own creations today. I'm just sharing some of the decks that I've created myself that are available through Make Playing Cards. They're just made for fun. They're not expensive or anything like that. Hi, Altruistic Ascension. How are you? I'm just showing some of the decks that I've created myself. Hi, Tanya. Boro. So we've got Jackie, which is making a coffee. Then I've got Color Purple, Altruistic Ascension, and Tanya. New subscriber, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Now, guys, for those that have just come in the door, for your free readings are 2 cards, okay? If you want to support the channel or you want to do a little bit more guidance, you want a little bit more information, you want a tarot and oracle reading, so you want a little bit more, anything from $1, will help support the channel and will give you extra cards in your reading. Okay, so anything from $1 is going to give you extra cards in your reading, are going to allow you the sense of getting a little bit more information. It's going to support the channel, allow me to keep coming back and doing these lives, because I can only do these lives with a little bit of support from you guys. You know, just being here is great, but if you can support the channel with $1 or whatever is just going to give you a little bit extra, you know, for $1 a month on Ko-Fi, you can get lots of discounts, exclusive downloads, exclusive content, previews with videos, lifestyle behind the scenes videos, and content, all sorts of little extra bits and pieces with from as little as $1 a month will support the channel, which is kind of cool. Plus all the free readings you can get every month. You know, and I mean 3 cards or more from the new decks that come in the door. So yeah, you can get a little bit more with the private readings too. They don't have to be in public. So that's really cool. I really appreciate you guys. So I'm just taking a minute to sort of take a breath for a second because I've just had a couple of good readings. So let's start with Color Purple while we wait for Jackie. So Color Purple. Okay, will Ian pursue something romantic? Now I presume Nemo is you, leading to commitment. Is this about you? Color Purple, is this reading about you? Hi, Enchantress. How are you? You made it. Cool. So I've got Color Purple, Altruistic, Tanya, Enchantress, but of course, Jackie, I'm just waiting for a question because she came in then before that. I'm good, thank you, Altruistic. Right. Will Ian pursue something romantic with Nemo leading to commitment? So it's sort of a yes and no question, isn't it? So with Yep. Got up this morning early, had a soak in the spa, had my smoothies and my nutrient rescue and had my protein shake and my banana and protein yogurt, and yeah, good. So will Ian pursue something romantic with Nemo leading to commitment? Okay, let's just take a nice deep breath here. Yes and no. No. Okay. Why? What's going on here? Let's have a look. We've got a no. There's no commitment. There's no romance or anything going on here at the moment. So let's have a look. Okay. Okay, there's a need for transformation. There's some needs for some changes to go on. Feels like there's a lot of healing going on in this process as well. I do feel like there's cutting away the old so the new can come into play. I feel like the old still takes place. Now I do get the 9 of Wands here. So 9 of Wands is a sense of perseverance. Keep going. Don't give up. There is a sense of no, things are not going at the moment because there's a lot of changes, a lot of transformations that need to take place first, a lot of healing that needs to take place. But it doesn't mean that you need to give up completely. There is a sense of perseverance to get to the top. Maybe a little bit of patience is needed. Yeah, there's nothing at the moment. It's saying not at the moment. If he's still, he's got to make some changes. There's some changes and stuff that needs to go on. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen in the future, but it does feel at the moment with the current energies that there is some stuff that does need to change. And until once those changes take place, then I can see things changing. But at the moment, there's a no, only because of the energies. Okay, only because at the moment, the healing hasn't taken place. And so it's blocking that relation, that possible commitment, that sense of romance. And as you said, he's hiding. So until there's changes, there's transformations going on. So yeah, I think if you want something to happen, there's about patience, maybe reaching, don't push it too hard, but sort of definitely have patience, perseverance. So yeah. Hi, Ari. Yep, you can have a reading. Right, so just waiting for Jackie hasn't put in a question. Got altruistic. I've got altruistic. So Tanya, need your question. I know Jackie's just making a coffee. And she will be back. Right, so let's have a look here. Let's do the Vestas Tarot deck. Yes, please. Your question, please, Tanya. How is Sagittarius feeling about you? What's going on with Sagittarius? Whoops, and the cards just flew out. Oops, knocked the table off. Okay, what have we got? Kind of interesting. You got 9 of water with 5 of water. So I get that sense of a wish being fulfilled in some way. It does feel like there is a wish to be fulfilled. It does feel like things are going to come into fruition. Definitely feels like something's going to happen, but it all depends on what's being focused on at the moment, not sweating the small stuff. You get 5 of water, and 5 of water looks at spilt milk. Maybe you're too busy focusing on the situation instead of just letting things be. I get a sense with the 9 of water with things with a wish being fulfilled. Sometimes a lot of it is things that are going on behind the scenes. It is about just letting things be, being in a moment, just sitting quietly. On a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith 9 of water or 9 of cups, you do get this guy who's sitting with his arms crossed and you've got the cups sitting behind him. And to me, that was always, and this is coming in quite strongly now, there are things that are happening behind the scenes. So sometimes we just got to sit quietly and just let things be, not forcing things to, instead of forcing things, look at the things that you can and cannot control in some way. So it does feel like it's just saying, look, at the moment, he's busy. There's stuff going on. He hasn't got time to think about you right now. There is other stuff going on, but there is that sense of a wish being fulfilled. It does feel like things are going to happen. Does feel like things are coming into play with the situation, with with things. But I do feel like there's a lot of that just being told. I just get that sense of being told just to sort of take a breath and not worry about how Sagittarius is feeling. Just let things be in the moment, because there are some things that you can and cannot control. So I'm sort of just getting that sense of just letting things go. Don't worry about it. Like with the 5 of water, don't worry about it. I feel like it's out of your control. Yes, it does say that the wish fulfilled, that things will start coming into play, but I'm sort of getting that sense of just letting things be. So I'm sort of getting a bit of a, like at the moment, I just get the sense of being too busy to think about things right now. There's things happening behind the scenes is what I'm getting there. So sometimes the cards are not always going to give you the answers that you want, but they're going to give you maybe what you need in this moment to sort of take a breath. Hey, Jackie, you got a question? Do you want your ex to return? He's so egotistic. It's like, do you really want him to return? What do you do if he does return? Okay, will the ex return back into Tanya's life? When will the ex return? Yep, that's good. Yep, I'll do your reading next, Jackie. When? Whenever you're ready. Feels like if you can just sort of say, I'm ready for him to return, he will return. If you're not ready, he won't return. So it's all about when you sort of when you want him to, do you want him to return? Or are you like, no, no, no? If you're no, 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 then he's not going to return at all. If you go, yep, I'm ready for him to return, he will return. So it does feel like it's really sort of up to you in some way. Just want to, there we go. Let's see. I get a little bit more information here. It's all about what you contemplate, what you review. You've got the 4 of Swords here. So it's about having a stable mind, having a sense of building foundations of the mind, your perceptions, your ideas, your plans, sort of taking a moment to sort of, okay, we've got King of Wands coming in. So I get that he's a bit, as you said, egotistic. So I do get that he's very bold, very dynamic. He's very confident in who he is. There is a sense of being a bit of, there's a lot of passion going on, but I do feel like he's always looking for new opportunities. He's always looking for new opportunities, even within relationships. So do you want him to return? Is up to you. Do you want to bring him back into your life? Is basically what it is. Yeah. So I get it that if you want to take him back, if you want him to return back into your life, well, it's up to you really. Or do you want to create boundaries and say no? So it's totally up to you what you want to do. Yeah. Okay, so Jackie's I'm still waiting for a question, and I've got Enchantress. Yes, Enchantress, you've got your question. Yeah. after after Jackie, and then Jackie, because Jackie came in a while ago and she just had to go and make a coffee and then come back. So I'm just going to do Jackie's one here. Can you ask my guides, when Gary says things and I get upset, am I taking it the wrong way? And like he says, just get over myself, or are my feelings valid? It is nothing serious, just annoying and sad. Okay, so what's going on with this relationship? What's going on with Gary? When Gary says things, you get upset. Are you taking things the wrong way? Let's have a look here. Okay, so let's have a look. Whoa. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, he can be a little bit I get the sense that Gary can be a little bit assertive, if you like, with the King of Pentacles. I get that he's quite logical, he's quite practical. Yeah, he sort of says things without thinking. I don't get too much thought from him. I get a sense of he just sort of says things without thinking. And it is heartbreaking for you. So I get a sense that it's valid. Your feelings are valid. They always are valid. And he's got to, and I get that sense that he just doesn't understand. So I do get the sense, Jackie, that your feelings are valid. You are hurt. You're upset. Now it's about you being bold and confident. Keep being confident to sort of say, okay, this is how I feel and my feelings are valid. And he's got to understand that it's okay for you to have your, to be upset when he says things. I think that's really important for you, Jackie. I get that sense of, and I do get a sense, like with the Eight of Cups being reversed and the Sun, that it's hard for you to find happiness when that situation goes on. So I do think he's got to understand that your feelings are valid, and with respect and love, that they should be respected. And then that's about finding your own happiness and joy through having your feelings validated. I think that's kind of important. Okay, so Enchantress is next. And then I've got Ari. Oh, and there's Crystal and Animal Lover. Yep. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Animal Lover. How are you? Okay. I think if I'm looking at the time, Animal Lover is going to be the last free reading. Okay, Jackie, if you're with you, you're welcome. You're welcome. No worries. Okay, so Enchantress. Okay, and I'm going to do Animal Lover as the and then Ari. Enchantress, Ari, and Crystal with Animal Lover. Okay, so let's have a look here. Oh, Sazib prioritizes twin flame connection with me. Okay, let's use the Journey of the Crossroads. Okay. No, I just get told to use yes and no. Right. So I'm going to do a yes and no first. Will Shazib prioritize his twin flame connection with me? Okay. Okay, I do feel like he's reconsidering his ideas, his perceptions. There is a sense of reconsidering things. So let's have a look and see if I can get a little bit more information. Okay, we've got the Empress. So I do feel like he sees you as someone who's very kind, caring, abundance. There's prosperity in his relationship, and there is a sense of waking up to this. So there is a lot of stuff he's trying to resurrect in his life. There is a lot of stuff that I do feel like he's contemplating. So I do feel like there's a lot of stuff he's considering. He's reconsidering where he's at, what's going on. I do feel like he sees you as someone who's kind, caring, abundance. And there's a sense of trying to resurrect his true self. He's trying to find this sense of awakening within himself. Because at the moment he feels like he's very asleep. He's not in a good headspace. So there is some stuff he is considering. So I don't feel like there's any decision just yet, but he is thinking about it. He is trying to think about what to do next. I think there's a sense of resurrecting his true self, trying to awaken what lies deep within him. So there is a sense of things going on. Okay, so that's there. Let me just do let's see how we go, because I'm getting close on my last one. You're welcome, Enchantress. You're welcome. Right, Ari, your question, which I'm going to do next. Oh, okay. So what did those girls have that I didn't? What was the main reason? Oh, interesting. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so my last person for the live was Animal Lover, but I'll see how I get on. Don't forget, it's basically 2 cards for your readings, and anything more, don't forget the donation to help support the channel, and you can skip the line as well. So what was the main reason why those guys chose other girls over you? What did those girls have that okay, what flipped out? Kind of interesting. Okay, I got 4 of Swords flipped out. So were they calm? Were they mentally, remember, these are the guy's perceptions. These are the guy's perceptions. The guys might have seen them as someone who is mentally stable. I get a sense of being calm. Maybe those guys were very calm, very relaxed. It felt like a vacation for the guys. And they had a connection. They felt they had a connection with them. With the 2 of Cups, feels like they had a connection. There was a sense that they just felt calm with the girls, and there was just a connection. They weren't the right guys for you. They obviously weren't the right guys for you. The reason why those girls, you didn't have that connection that the guys had with the girls. So that's all it is. It is about the connection. It is about the sense of calmness. It does feel like the sense of review, contemplation about where they want to go. And it just felt like they had that connection. Nothing more than that. Okay, so like I said, guys, Animal Lover is my last one. If anyone is thinking of having a reading, don't forget you can donate now. I am getting to the end of my hour. I do need to be careful. I do need to take care of my health. So I do make sure that I'm balanced. So if you guys are really wanting, I know some of you are new subscribers, and I'd love to be able to do everyone's readings today, but I do need to quit after a while. I do need to make sure that I do stay protected. So I cannot do everyone's reading today. I'm really, really sorry, guys. Don't forget you can go on to Ko-Fi, and for as little as $1 donate. Send me a message and I can do a reading for you at any time, a video reading for you at any time on YouTube. So don't forget, I cannot do everyone's reading. I do need to have boundaries. I do need to go, okay, that's it. Otherwise, I exhaust myself and that's not good for my health. So guys, if you do want to support the channel, don't forget you can donate for a reading, and I can do them at any time when I'm rested or when I'm well. So just remember that, guys. I cannot do everyone's reading. I'm really, really sorry. I do have to limit who's next. Okay, so I did have Crystal. And Animal Lover. Ooh. Sorry, I've just got sneezes. Excuse me. And you only have to type your question in once. Don't keep typing your question in, otherwise you will be banned. You only have to type your question in once. Don't keep spamming. I know you're a new subscriber. I can see that. We do have mods in the chat, which I totally, totally appreciate. Please do not keep spamming the chat. You only have to type your question in once, please. Please do not keep typing in your question, otherwise you will be ignored. Okay. I did say Crystal. I was waiting for a reading, a question from Crystal, and I have Animal Lover. No. I will answer your question, and Animal Lover. Now, anything from $1 is going to give you a little bit more. It's not, I just could write in the $5 thing as a thing, but Animal Lover is your question. Is 2 cards. Animal Lover is 2 cards. Okay, you're asking, when will you get the thing started that you've been waiting for a long time? Okay, so I'm asking the when. When will things get started? Okay, it says within the next few months. Okay, and let's do Sacred Fractal Tarot. So if Crystal's still in chat, she was like the last reading. Now remember, donations are anything from $1, which I will do at some stage, but this is it. I'm finishing up because I've been on for over an hour. And I do need to make sure that I take care of myself. It takes a lot of energy doing these readings. So it says that within the next few months. So let's see if we can get a little bit more information here. Now, when I say next few months, it could be after, like not 1 or 2 months, but 3 months or more. But let's have a little bit more look. Okay, King of Wands tells me that it's a new business, of course, that you're looking for opportunities to start. You are looking for opportunities. I feel like there's some thought going into it as well. And there's a sense of, yeah, I get a sense about getting yourself into alignment. I think it's important that you sort of like cross the T, like dot the I's and cross the T's is what I'm getting here with this here. So I get the sense of you, yeah, I do feel like it's soon. You just got to dot the I's and cross the T's, and then everything will get into place. And as you look for the new opportunities to come in, I think things will start for you, and you've got that sense of getting yourself into alignment. When I say getting yourself into alignment, I do feel like the sense of just getting yourself ready. I think there's a lot of preparation still to do. And I think you've got to dot the I's and cross the T's, and then things will start to move for you in regards to this idea. Get this thing started that you've been waiting for a long time. I do think it's all about dotting the I's and crossing the T's is what I'm basically getting. And it's within the next few months. So I'd say within just over 3 months, maybe 3 months or more. But it's all about dotting the I's, crossing the T's, getting things sorted, getting it all done. So, yeah. So Crystal was the last one, but you're welcome, Animal Lover. You're welcome. Okay, it's just a little thought here, just a little thought in regards to Ko-Fi. If you do support the channel, you can go through and do as little as $1 a month. With the $1 a month, you get discounts on services, you get free readings with any new decks that are coming into play. That's a free 3-card reading or more. With a video for you, or an email if you prefer. You can also get downloads, free downloads in regards to some of the decks that I've created. You can get free downloads as well to those, and you can print them out, do whatever you want with them, use them as a digital thing like I do with Orphaly software. With as little as $1 a month, you get behind the scenes videos and photos. You also get previews. Yeah, so it's kind of really important to, so for as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel. For as little as $1, you can donate for your reading, and you get a tarot and oracle reading, so you get a little bit more information in regards to your question. And the only reason why I put $5 ones there and the $10 one is just to show you how many more cards you can get for the different amounts. But anything from $1 will help support the channel. Like I said, there's the membership tiers. For as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel and get all those extra benefits, which is kind of cool. So yeah, it is so that's it from me. I'm really had it. I got up early in the morning, had my soak, had my stuff, and now I've done an hour of reading, and that is really my limit. So I am going to quit right now. So that was that. Whew. So let's have a look. Like I said, with the memberships from as little as $1 a month, exclusive content previews from $3 a month, get free private readings each month. Don't forget to contact me so we can book. Don't forget, you can book for private readings or healing services as well. All sorts of Reiki and things like that. And so, yeah. Okay, so that's it. No more free list. I am finished for the day. Don't forget to yeah, once I've been on for an hour, that's enough for me, guys. This takes a lot of energy, and I do have to be careful with my health because I am not 100% with my health. So I do need to make sure that I am taking care of myself. So don't forget, guys, if you want to support the channel, donate for a reading, and I can read it anytime. Use the link, the pinned links or the links down below, and you can get book a reading with me, even if it's a donation one, you know, from as little as $1. You can get a tarot and oracle reading. For as little as $1, you can get a tarot and oracle reading. I just added the $5 and the $10 ones because it's going to get a bit more cards for you, just to show you. But anything from $1 supports the channel, allows me to keep coming back and doing these lives, which I'd like to do more of, but they do take energy, they do take time, and I do need to make sure that I am taking care of my health. So I do just want to put that out there, guys. So please support the channel. Thank you for those that have popped in. Thank you for being here. And I will, yeah, if you want a donation reading, don't forget, all you have to do is donate. Let me know what your question is, and I can do a video for you at any time. Once I've had a bit of a rest and I've taken care of myself, of course, I can do your readings later. So don't forget, if you donate. Otherwise, you'll just have to keep an eye out for when I do my free readings again. I'm not going to do them every day because it is just too tiring for me. Okay, they are not going to be every day. They will be at random when I feel up to it. Okay. So take care, everyone. Blessed be. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it indeed.